Hallo zusammen und herzlich willkommen bei World of Clarinet. Ich bin Andy Miles.
Hello everyone and welcome to World of Clarinet. I'm Andy Miles and today we are talking about the bass clarinet, but not just any bass clarinet. We went on search to find the cheapest bass clarinet in the world. We found a Moresky brand instrument on AliExpress for 670 euros. 670 euros, that is $753, and that is really sensational and tempting. What kind of brand is this anyway? Moresky? I personally have never heard of it, and you probably haven't either. But what is it good for? How does this instrument sound and how is it made? Find out all the answers in our test.
Erfahrt ihr jetzt im Test.
So this is now the cheapest bass clarinet in the world. Honestly, everything looks very good. Everything makes a very good and valuable impression. Nichts klappert, nothing rattles, nothing wobbles, no cork is loose, etc. In fact, one does not have the impression of a cheap China product at all.
Die Klarinette hat ein Plastikkorpus.
This clarinet has a body made of plastic. Everything makes a good impression, everything looks valuable and feels good. This brand you probably know as little as we do. It is already very exciting. The clarinet is very light. It is definitely the lightest bass clarinet I ever had in my hands. How does it sound?
Nicht schlecht.
Die Klarinette ist klanglich. The clarinet sounds fantastic. The sound is great, full and round. The intonation is very good and we are just completely thrilled.
Aber wo viel Licht ist, ist auch
But where there is a lot of light, there's also shadow. Some things we have noticed and that must be criticized. The E flat on the side is very noisy. But the reason is quickly found. It is the too thick cork. It must be shortened and the problem is already solved.
in der Lage D hier oben. Das ist ein bisschen.
The notes D, D sharp and E do not sound as free as the others. This clouds the positive overall impression a bit, because the bass clarinet sounds very balanced over the entire range.
Klarinette sehr ausgeglichen.
Wie viel tut das?
Der S-Bogen wackelt etwas. The S-bow wobbles a bit. This is not so bad, but it creates an unstable feeling while playing. Here too, the cause is the cork. It must be completely replaced once.
Müsste dann einmal komplett erneuert werden.
Especially the low register responds well and sounds full and round. But the keys are relatively soft. You can feel that the keys are made of soft material, With the long distances on the bass clarinet, this is of course also very noticeable. Bei den langen Wegen fällt das natürlich auch sehr auf. But the low price has to come from somewhere. The keys of the very low notes can still be pressed far beyond the first stop point. Let's compare the clarinet with the Selmer Privilege, which is about 20 times more expensive.
Man merkt, viel schwerer.
そうだよね。重いよね。
Aber Mechanik ist deutlich.
Die Selmer Privilege ist durch den massiven Holz. Due to the solid wooden body, the Selmer is of course much heavier and the keys feels much more stable. The keys simply go better and more precise.
Aber Klang?
The sound is different but not worse. We are talking actually about the same sound quality. Here again the direct comparison. Und noch etwas hat sich herausgestellt, die Moresky Bassklarinette. And something else has turned out. The bass clarinet is rather something for big hands. The change of register with Saho's small hands is rather difficult. This is no problem at all with the Selmer Privilege. Kommen wir zum Fazit. Let's come to the conclusion. The Moresky bass clarinet has weaknesses, but above all it has strengths. Sound-wise, it plays in the top league. The Selmer clarinet sounds a bit finer and more balanced, but it is also a very special instrument that we have been looking for a long time. The Moresky clarinet sounds even a bit bigger in our opinion, and that is even more amazing because it is a plastic body. The weak point is certainly the keys and the mechanical work. I'm sure it will start rattling fairly quickly and may require service early. It certainly helps if you are handy and can replace one or the other pad or adjust the mechanics. My request to the manufacturer is, please build exact this clarinet with high quality keys.
Vielen Dank fürs
Thank you very much for watching. It was also very interesting for us to compare these two clarinets. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube or check us out on Instagram or Facebook. Or even better, visit our website worldofclarinet.com. There are many tutorials of interesting topics around the clarinet. But there are also tips and tricks and many arrangements from the classical, jazz, from klezmer and tango. And now a small extra. I was so impressed of the sound of the Moresky bass clarinet that I produced a little soundtrack in my studio. You can hear that already in the background. Please have fun. Stay tuned, your Andy Miles.